we go.
All right, Ian, you've got a long time.
Wow. We live.
Yes.
Hey.
Hopefully I'll be able to join us too.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Yep.
Happy
First game
New
of the
Year.
year.
I haven't seen you guys in a year.
Haha, same.
I know, right?
Oh, whoops.
I had to do it.
Forgot to mute the stream.
Same here.
Hopefully everyone's year's been doing all right so far.
Curses
Yeah.
the snow.
It's been an okay year, in spite of the snow and such.
The only people I've seen in the only people I've seen the last 3 days were Yakuza.
Like
Because
in
of
the
video games,
game,
I'm not gonna
or
question
Yes.
okay.
I figured that there would not be a sense of a Yakuza scene in St. Louis, Missouri that you would all pick up on. I've been playing a game nonstop to take my mind off being stuck in a house.
I need to get into the Like a Dragon series. Like full stop.
It's very good. I'm on Infinite Wealth now, and I'm about halfway through the story, and I love every character in it.
I haven't
Also-
played Infinite Wealth yet, but I have played the first one. I enjoyed the hell out of the first one.
Let me put it this way: when you get 6 chapters in, they'll introduce to you Yakuza meets Minecraft, and I spent an entire day doing just that and finished everything I could do in it. And that just took away from, again, that was just 10 hours of me doing side content. I am now halfway through the game, and I'm just looking for more side content.
Why am I just imagining Majima just coming through the block underneath the ground with a pickaxe in hand and saying, "Yeah, Chad, I found some iron."
But
I can see
no,
that.
you don't have a pickaxe. You have a bat because you're Ichiban.
Of course.
And
That sounds hilarious.
And the reward for finishing that entire super long thing, which also in story, they're like, hey, it's gonna take us a few days to edit this one thing we're doing in the world of the game. You can take your time off and do whatever you're doing on this resort island. So in canon, at least in my playthrough, my character took over a month off from trying to find a very important character to help a struggling resort that's being plagued by pirates, specifically trash dumping pirates. That no one thought to just go. Oh yeah, no one thought to just go to the Coast Guard to have this problem dealt with because they were very openly, illegally dumping and assaulting people. No, we had to bring in Ichiban to beat the dick out of all of them.
I mean, that sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I mean, I'm sure the U.S. Coast Guard has more pressing matters to deal with than a bunch of litter
It's also
pirates.
Japan. Does the Coast Guard even have jurisdiction over there?
No, Infinite
it's
Wealth is set in
Hawaii, isn't it?
Yeah. You spent a very short time in Japan establishing story from connective tissue between the last 2 games, which is about 5 years. Because it goes... No, it's about 4 years, because it goes up to 2023 is when the main game is set. And the last game ended in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very good. As much as, other people swear by the old Yakuza stuff, I missed all of that. I started with Infinite Wealth, so I got a character with an actual functional personality, and I love him. He is my Scrimbo. I will protect him.
Yeah, I started Yakuza with Like a Dragon, so I know exactly what you mean. I love our schizophrenia child running around thinking everyone is an RPG character.
I did actually play through the entire series, but obviously I did the Yakuza 0, and then I did the Kiwami remasters and stuff like that, but I pretty much played through all of them until I got to Yakuza Like a Dragon and then Infinite Wealth. It's a fun series.
True, but we also have been going for a few minutes, so who wants to start going around the horn?
Up, down?
Hello, I'm Caitlin C37. You find me on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, and places at Caitlin C37. New art. I don't have my information there. Two to go.
Hello, my name is Leo13. You find me everywhere except Twitter at Leo13 because I'm no longer on Twitter anymore.
That would be me next. We're going down the list. Hi, I'm Draco Magnus. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's it. Friday. Personas on Monday. Tuesdays when we're not here. Party games. Wednesdays is my own D&D campaign, Barovian Odyssey, with some of the people here and some people that aren't. Fridays, I do Breath of the Wild with my girlfriend yelling. And that would do it for me. Next would be Hoshi.
Hello, I'm Roto Hoshi. Find me on all social medias as Roto Hoshi. Tuesdays, you can find me here on the Burnout Farm channel doing this. You can also find me on Drake's channel doing party games on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and on Wednesdays, you can find me on Drake's channel as well doing Curse Strahd. And Thursday, you can find me, Chaco, and Draco playing Baldur's Gate 3 on our respective channels. That's it for me. Mela, go.
Hello, I am Mellow Ninja. You can catch me on the places on Blue Sky and Twitch at Mellow Ninja. Otherwise, not much else on my front there. Also coming up, twitch.tv/Jake, opposite of this, where we play through Adosian Anthologies, Legacy of the Deal Breakers. Yeah. Chaco.
Hello, I'm Chocolate Zombie 101. You find me on the social medias as a form of Chocolate Zombie 101. I stream on Twitch. I post VODs on YouTube. Thursdays I stream with Hoshi and Draco, Baldur's Gate 3. Wednesdays I'm on Draco's channel doing D&D. Tuesdays, I'm on 2 channels doing D&D. Technically, one is D&D, one is Power Rangers. That's all I got for now.
And hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube at Burnout Vaughn. You can also find me on Patreon at Burnout's Bar, where I finally have some form of content for the D&D subscribers. Hey, did you like Pack Tactics? Do you want to see all 13 of the original Packed Boons that I came up with for Pack Tactics? Well, you can see the unfinished, unpublished early stages that me and Citric did and were not able to continue due to financial reasons. But it's all up there, so if you want to check that out, go right ahead. Only other thing I should have for this week would be, it should be this week, the next installment of Those Who Wander, where we have done the impossible. We have gone a single entire day in all of Cardicus and have not had to fight for our lives. That's saying something, considering that for 5 days we had a minimum of 1 life or death struggle. At maximum, we had 4. So yeah, it's not a very welcoming place. A lot of werewolves, and even worse, lots of bards. But yeah, if you want to check that out, go right ahead. You can find all that up on the YouTube. But now, Mila, please, if you would, take us away.
Indeed I shall. Hello again, and welcome everybody to Face of Our Lives. Oh, I think I'm hearing that go on.
Hoshi.
What happened?
Sorry. Anyway. Welcome everybody to tonight's session of Phase of Our Lives, a while Beyond the Witchlight campaign. When last we left our honored guests, the Witchlight Brigade, Veska, Rudy, Dump, Predicat, Sola, and Sidara. The party had reconvened within the force of thither after having done some delving into Loomlurch to free some of the children that were captive there. After a moment of rest from their encounters with Scabatha Nightshade, the hag in charge of Loomlurch, they reconvened and attempted to set up one other excursion into the Down Tree in order to save some more children. And at that time, Will of the Feywilds had also reconvened with one piglet in tow, which one of the children was very adamant about not leaving without. With the knowledge that there were now, and I am recounting this as no more information has come to light, 7 more children that need to be rescued from inside of Loomlurch. The party had also requested the aid of Little Oak, the tree with the tree house upon his back, and the party made their way back to Loomlurch and began a 2-pronged assault. One party would enter into the side entrance in order to free the children, and the other would attempt to cause a distraction to draw out Skabatha. In the midst of these rounds of combat, the infiltration team had discovered that Bavlorna was cowering inside one of the rooms, and thanks to some great sleight of deception at the behest of Duff, they managed to convince Bavlorna that she had a conscience, and that conscience wanted her to leave and go home properly. Meanwhile, as the battle up front with Skabatha ensued, more redcaps spawned from the garden and attempted to assault our heroes. But Little Oak, in his ingenuity, as well as pelting rocks against the goblins as he trashed their stalls, managed to awaken 2 trees, which would then intercept the impeding redcaps. As the fight continues, and as we reconvene on tonight's episode of Feys of Our Lives, Sola managed to successfully cast Tasha's hideous laughter upon Skabatha, and she is now cackling while she is prone. How else will our encounter tonight proceed? As Sad falls through the hourglass, let us answer these questions and more on tonight's episode of Feys of Our Lives.
Sorry about that. My cat pulled out my headphones. Poor.
Meow. Naughty kitty, how dare. Alright, get the proper music going.
Oh, she's in the wrong spot.
Just a heads up, are we on the infiltration team or the battle team? I have to switch between, like, areas on the map to show stuff.
I
Well,
believe we're in the infiltration team, because we have the drow on this turn order, right?
Let's see. We are just resuming initiative from last we played, and I believe, yeah, we were focused on the infiltration team currently. Let's see. I believe
Upper left.
yes, as one party had ascended the stairs upward to follow Will of the Feywild. As, let's see, I think this was, oh, which child was this? Oh yes, that's Null. You remember him as the drow boy that was with you. He's going to make his way up towards the door next to you, Dob.
And grow 3 sizes this day.
Long drow. As he's going to make his way and burst through the door next to Will. Let's see. So that was for him. Next up, we also have, let's see, to rewind, we also have Sloane, who was the half-orc girl. You know what? She's got a good beat on Bavlorna. Let's see if, well, with disadvantage, and she's going to load the crossbow and attempt to shoot her.
You mean Skabatha? Bavlorna's still running through the tree.
Yes, thank you. God damn, she manages to hit. Good
Hell
job,
yeah!
Sloane.
Well, actually, she would have disadvantage prone.
That was with disadvantage.
Oh, damn! Good on her.
Maybe I'll let her keep the crossbow.
Yes.
Oh, come on, the Murlocs. Be kind to me. There we go. Alright, so that was Sloane. And I think that was everybody for that. Next up, we reconvene with Rudy, who is currently in the kitchen behind the group of Veska that is currently having to deal with a few tin soldiers, it would seem.
This is that one, right?
Yep.
Come on. I'm a firebolt.
All right, firebolt.
That's because fire and tin don't mix.
A 23 hits. Roll damage.
Fire and tin don't mix.
Yeah, and as your firebolt streaks across and strikes this tin soldier, an explosion of flame erupts right in its chest. The fabrics that are on him smolder from the impressive hit, and there's a massive black mark that's left. That did quite the number on that soldier.
I mean, about Gabe, I saw the Little Tin Soldier. I cried to that movie.
All right. Anything else for your turn there, Rudy?
No, I'm good.
All right. Next, we cut to Sindara, who is currently standing next to a prone Scabatha.
Yeah,
Currently in her
rage.
rage. What do you do?
Actually, the frenzy rage.
Yes, a frenzied rage.
She's going whacking. First tap.
26 hits with advantage.
For 15.
All right.
Second. 14.
14. I have to double check. DC on you, Scabatha.
Actually, 16. Flanking.
All right, 16. Where are you, Scabatha? There you are. 16 just hits.
This one's the one that's down for hideous laughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They get a
She's
wisdom.
Yep, she is out. Oh, that's right. She has to make her wisdom save.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, she failed and she's still laughing.
16 more
Oh,
damage.
for the first one, 16. All right,
They-
for hers. Failed again. And then from her third attack.
And third attack.
What's your spell save, Solo?
16.
16. She still fails, so she's still cackling.
Did she get advantage for those? Because she's taking damage, so she gets advantage.
Oh, right. No, that's cocked. That still fails. Okay, on the last hit, that's enough to break her. Even with
Aw.
advantage.
And then
As she
bonus
manages
action.
to stop laughing.
And then for bonus action, thanks to Frenzy, I get to make a one for attack with my bonus action.
All right.
24.
24 hits. For another 10.
And that is my turn.
Alright, so I just gotta do the math one more time. My apologies. There we go. Alright, next up are the red caps. This one's gonna look up. Chop, chop, chop! As he takes the cleaver and he's going to 5, 10. Run up to this tree here, and they're gonna start chopping at it. Alright.
Hassan chop.
Hassan chop! Oh, what's the AC of the awakened tree?
I'd say it's around 10. They're still trees, just awakened.
AC 13.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's still gonna be enough to hit, so...
Getting sentience adds 3 armor class.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the tree now learned how to move, so yeah.
So, total of 18 points from the first round. And then the other red cap. Manages to hit once. Another 8. Alright. You see some leaves and some large chunks of tree just splinter off from the first awakened tree as they go and tear into it. But yeah, that will conclude their turn. As it's now Little Oak's turn. He turns around to see his trees are getting whopped up by the red caps. Yeah, just within range. He's gonna pick up a rock and throw it at one of the red caps. That's a hit. Let's see, how much does this... There we are. Oh, come on. Here we go. Let's throw a rock. Oh, jeez, okay. That much. You just see the rock, as you all see the rock just go in a massive arc. It strikes at the red cap that's currently sandwiched between the two trees. As you just see blood and teeth fly as it smokes him in the head. It's not enough to kill him outright, but he's badly hurt from that. Alright. Now we cut back upstairs to Will of the Feywild. He's going to go 5, 10. I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal the rest of this room that they're in. And I'll go ahead and describe this room for all of you. Description. No, where is that? Really, somewhere. Oh, the dormitory nestles in the tree boughs and has round windows overlooking a wooden balcony. Lining the walls are 10 child-sized bunks outfitted with patchwork, quilts, and straw pillows. Wait, no. That's not the right one. That's another room. Where is...
I'm just waiting for them to go Sephiroth in this song, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, right?
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, yeah. Where the heck? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. It's like just getting distracted.
I know exactly how they format those module books. Yeah, trust me, you're fine.
Yeah.
Here we... Oh, there it is. As right as I say that, I finally found it. 3 large freestanding looms dominate this chamber. A young goblin and a pair of gnome children work the machines, filling the room with a loud rhythmic clatter. A door is set into the opposite wall, and an archway to the east leads to a storeroom. As I'm gonna go ahead and grab the tokens here.
And also, Draco, I had to download that for my phone because it's come up in so many different games, I've had to search it like 5 times.
Oh my god. I mean, that's fair. I imagine rocks getting thrown is pretty common occurrence.
Yep.
And because I grew up when I did, that's my go-to for, I threw a rock at him.
It was a big rock.
It was a big rock. Oh, good old rock. Alright, so Will's just gonna go into here. He's going to run. You know what? He's gonna run to this balcony. Duff, you just barely managed to see as there's a soldier that is currently on the balcony. He's gonna attempt to shove him off.
Fair. Go for it, little dude.
Yeah, you just see Will thrust his hands forwards, and you just see the one soldier just fly off the balcony with a clatter. Alright, and that's about all he could do for his turn. Now it's your turn.
I don't remember. It has been a bit. Was I holding concentration on Curse of Blades on one of the tin soldiers downstairs, I think?
I believe you were, yes, as well as the moonbeam. That is currently hitting those two.
Well, the moonbeam isn't mine. That's someone else's.
Right. But yeah, there's a... But yeah, you were doing your Curse of Blades as well as Veska doing her moonbeam down there.
Okay, so I can't do concentration spells unless I want to end that. Well, I know. I mean, it won't do a lot of damage, but it will do damage. I'm going to try and cast Acid Splash at the one other tin soldier that's there. Dexterity save of 16, and I believe I have the thing that makes my cantrips do max damage because I'm targeting one.
That is a... Oh god. That's a -1?
So he'll be taking 12 acid damage as a ball of, like, tea just collides with his body and starts sizzling it.
All right.
That will be me, I believe.
Alright. To the top of the turn order, we have our 10 soldiers. So, let's go ahead and resolve the ones at the bottom of the stairs there. Veska, roll for your moonbeam as I roll con saves for those two. Chaco?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got distracted.
Nah, no worries, dude. Moonbeam damage, please.
Moonbeam damage, yes. So it's 3d10 because I did upcast it, I believe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're taking 11 damage.
Alright, well. That one failed and it's still barely up, and then this one just shatters outright. So I'm just gonna go boosh, that one's dead. This one's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's basically going to dash and make its way up the stairs. So I'm just gonna click drag him over here. 35, 40. As that one begins to clatter from behind you. This one is going to run up and slam into you, Veska.
action. Let me make sure I can actually do this. Yeah. Reaction. Halo of Spores.
Okay, con save from him. Fails. Roll damage. Oh yeah, and
Just
also
a
at this
D.
point, I'm just gonna
It's
grab.
It's a 1d6 now. We're 6th level.
Right.
No, because I'm Druid 5, Cleric 1. So
Right. Multi-classing.
Okay.
Still 3 necrotic damage to him.
Yep. Also, at this point, you would have heard a loud crash just outside the door here. But as that resolves, all right, it moves up to hit. He does hit you for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
All right, now we cut back to the textile mill. This one's going to run over. He's gonna attempt to grab Will.
But what if he didn't, though?
Well, he's actually. Yep, he manages to grab himself, and he currently is grappled with Will.
Well, that just simply won't do.
And let's see, he's up. And Veska, you look to your right, and bursting through the door is a tin soldier that has a pretty big dent in its leg, but it's currently managed to make its way through the door, and he's gonna end his turn right next to you. And that's gonna be it for our 10 soldiers. It's now your turn.
Good. Bonus action. Let me just remember that I can do this. Oh, that's an action, not a bonus action. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm still gonna do it. I'm moving the moonbeam right above him.
Okay.
So
Con
that's-
saves for them.
That's another 3d10 radiant.
Alright. And what's your DC again?
It is a DC 15, and they're taking 11 damage if they fail.
Oh, they both fail. So, what's the damage? Oh, 11 again? Well,
Yep.
that's gonna be enough to wipe this one out that ran up to you. This one here, the one that came from the door is still barely standing. Alright.
Real quick, I'm not done yet. I'm just double checking something.
Okay. Yeah, that was your bonus action to move the moonbeam.
It was my action.
Oh, that was your action to move the moonbeam.
Yeah,
right.
I double checked. It was an action. Technically, I didn't cast a spell though, so I could cast a spell if I wanted to.
That's a bonus action, yes.
Has Rudy taken any damage at all?
Good question,
Deluna?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't believe so. I think the Luna had to step away.
I can check her.
Like,
Oh.
I didn't know it was my turn.
No,
no,
I'm
you
asking
were
you.
asking.
I'm asking you if Rudy's taking damage yet.
He hasn't.
Okay.
So,
What do I have? What do I have? What do I have?
Sorry, I
What's the sickle fitness? I'm curious.
I apologize. I was eating dinner.
No worries.
no worries. Yeah.
So, Chaco.
Is a sickle finesse? I'm curious.
It is.
Is a finesse? Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I have an offhand attack. I'm gonna swing at this guy with a sickle.
Normally, if you make it offhand with a finesse, usually it's when you make an attack.
That's
So-
I mean, that's what I'm doing. Bonus action offhand.
Well, it's whenever you take an attack action with a weapon, though, is when you can usually use a bonus action to offhand it.
Is that true? I think.
Unless you have a speed that's specified, or if you have a speed feat that specifies you can make an attack as a bonus action when you cast a spell. So
well,
yeah.
I don't know if that's how it works, but I'll default to your ruling. So in that case, I will pass turn.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. That's because stuff like that kind of plays into like Eldritch Knights and Arcane Tricksters being able to do that sort of stuff. So.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah. Then we move over to Predicants, who is currently
Standing over a still prone hag, yes, and he has some very bloody claws that he is going to sink into them with advantage. That's a 19.
19 hits. Yeah. What
And
level are
before-
you casting that?
It's at 3rd level because, again, we're only level 6. But,
Technically, 21.
true. That said, he's also going to use his bonus action to burn all 4 remaining of his Nature's Might. So give me a second here. So the damage from Vampiric Touch. That's 12, and now... That's another 13, so that's 25 damage in 1 hit.
Damn.
He also regains 6 health, but he hasn't lost any.
He is not getting away from the two of us.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Predicant?
Nope, that's action and bonus action.
All right, Sola.
Out of curiosity, how's she looking?
She is looking very, very rough. Her wooden-like skin is all sorts of gashes on it. There's like some sort of black ichor that kind of erupts from what you could assume the wounds from Predicants that he inflicted onto her. She is looking as close to death as you think she could get. Very bloody, if you can attribute it to a condition.
I wonder if I should try again to keep her there. Laugh!
Laugh!
Like a failing comedian, laugh, damn you!
I made a
All
joke.
right.
It's funny.
I don't know why I picked a rabbit.
I did too. I'm just imagining Sola slapping the side of the tree. Laugh appears in the tree.
I can do that. I'm good.
As she's just laughing up this black ichor for blood as she failed her wisdom save.
Oh, she's bugs.
And you know what? Let's see. I just wanna. Can you do that with damage? I don't think this is for damage. What? Oh, maybe it's one of the potential sorry, I should have did ability attack. Attack. After the creature rolls. Attack each. Yuck. You know what? Predicats. Take a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Take it.
You'll see him start to, like, again, he's very feral at this point, but now he's much more sure of himself. So thank you.
Yep.
Alright, we'll cut to the goblins next, as, they're just gonna GTFO and get off the map, as, the one that's currently next to Skylar is gonna, get hit with an attack of opportunity from her beak.
Okay, I'd love to say he would hit my baby.
Barely alive as this goblin's going to take off and make its way into the woods with the rest of the goblins from the stalls. As they disappear off the map. As we then cut to Skyla. She's gonna take a defensive position at the end of that bridge. Just to keep an eye out. As we then cut back inside of the tree to Elkhorn. Actually, no, never mind. He's not inside the tree. He's right next to the Little Oak. As he's just gonna sit there and chuckle at all this. It's Scabatha's turn. As she's going to just cackle and cough up ichor like blood. She's going to get her wisdom save. And she passes. And that's it for her. Next up is Beth Florida. Sola, Predicates, and Sadara. Make a perception check for me quick.
Perception. 8.
5.
11.
That makes sense. For two of us.
Sola. Yeah. Sola, it sounds like you hear the sound of a door being flung open inside the tree. And that's gonna be it for them.
Where inside the tree? Like what general direction?
From where you're at, it sounds like it's coming from the northwest.
Okay.
Possibly closer to the entrance of the tree. All right.
Okay.
Lord, she's coming.
Oh, maybe she'll make it here in time to see us murder her sister.
Maybe.
The two feral ones are too busy. Kill me something.
Alright, next up, we're gonna cut to the children. We're gonna start with crossbow, reload, shoot, miss. Then we're going to cut back to Null, who's just going to look at the goblin and the two gnome children, and he's going to say, "Come on, they're coming to rescue us!" And then the children just kind of look up towards all of you and they say, "Yay!" And they begin to start running towards the door.
Don't tell me twice. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's another one! There's another soldier out here!
Would the others be able to hear me if I shouted from upstairs, from my position, or no?
Possibly. We can resolve that. Your turn. Let's
Fair enough.
So we got those kids. And we then cut back to Rudy.
Well, he
Is that
sees
your
that
turn?
last. Yeah. Damn, I jumped up, but I lost the spot real quick. But anyway, he's finally, now that the 3 tin soldiers are done, he's gonna come over here. And he's gonna ice knife this last guy.
Are you sure?
Ice knife targets everything 5 feet away from it
Alright, wait.
after it hits,
I
right?
misread that one, sorry.
Yeah.
Just gonna hit him with this then.
Alright.
That's a 25.
25 hits. Go ahead and get your sneak attack as well.
What is your sneak
Yeah.
attack at this point?
2d8. And that's a net. Or no, 2d6. What? I thought it was 2d8.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's
sneak
the
attacks
same.
are D6.
You just get more of them.
Yeah.
But that's still a 12, so
That's max damage.
20 damages. This thing's still alive.
No, as you manage to, in one diagonal swoop, you manage to lob off the tin soldier's head and his, we'll say his left arm, as it just splits apart in 3 pieces on the floor, dead.
Step back, hard, left, right, left. You all go down. He says that out loud. If you don't know what I was referencing just there, that's an old song from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ooh.
All right.
Look up Toy Soldiers.
Very nice. Anything else for your turn, Rudy?
That's it.
All right.
The only reason I know about that song is because Eminem sampled it in one of his videos.
Yes.
All right, Veska, it's now your turn.
Hurt.
You
Or
mean,
Sidara. I'm sorry.
Sidara.
I misread.
I
I guess I was just.
It's okay, we've been out of the game for a minute.
Ooh.
hit the hag. 20.
22, which hits.
Celtic. For 15.
All right.
Second attack. 25.
Hits.
For 16.
Sidara, I have a very important question to ask you.
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
How do you finish off Scabatha Nightshade?
So you just watch her bring up her hammer on the first one, and squeeze it down her gut as she says, I didn't get to kill your sister last time for stealing my shit, but I get to kill you. And then she wails it around and slams it on her head and crushing it.
As your strike rains out true upon Scabatha, from the point of impact, you just see as her hair and her wooden skin begins to rot and decay as if being eaten by termites over a long period of time. And you just see that she essentially rots from the inside out, as she is all that is left of her. It appears to be like rotten wood and edifice, as well as any semblance of clothing that was left on her, as you have slain the hag.
And can I get to hear?
You didn't hear that sound.
No, I know. She's just worried about everybody else inside. Because now she knows
Okay.
the hag is dead. She can go check up on everybody's her thought of mine.
I also did tell Predicats that Bevlorda was heading south towards them, if I recall, through its ending, so I don't know if
There's
Syndra
been no
would know or not.
Yeah, there's been no communication. There's been literally only
Actually, yeah.
violence.
No,
Fair.
only kill. Are we still in turn order? I assume?
I think for now, we kind of are. Because we still do have to resolve the red caps that are currently fighting, as well as one of the tin soldiers. So.
Okay, then I can't do nothing.
Actually, do I see the red cast from here?
Vision's typically 60 feet.
Hmm.
In all honesty,
You see,
you killed one of the major
just
hags.
see
You
the-
should take that win.
mm-hmm.
I wanted the other hag too. But she got away.
Well, I've got good news for you. Maybe you'll get a second chance.
Can I do a reaction at where to next to Predicast and Solus?
Sure. All right, yeah. The two of you can respond real quick.
Okay, all right. Solus says, "I heard the door opening from over there." It sounded like.
At which point you'll just hear Predicott snarl as having ripped out a chunk of what was left of Bavlorn, Scabatha, is already peering at exactly where they're pointing.
Cool. And then I'm going to make my way over here. Does this all count as difficult terrain?
I'll say getting over the roots of the bridge towards the entrance is the only 5 feet of difficult terrain, so you do get your normal move aside from that, I'll say. Yes, I'll go ahead and reveal everything else that is, as you make your way over there. As you make your way over towards there, you do see the familiar side of Bavlorda Blightstraw as she has burst through the door. And then she looks up and she sees you.
Sindara grins. And you said it was
All right.
5 feet?
5 feet of difficult terrain to get through there, so a little bit 10 feet through that square in particular. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We'll say it's 40 feet to get you to there.
Oh, where is she? 30.
35.
Bonus action.
You can't. You.
Wait.
I mean, you give an entire action to murder the hag, and then you'd use pretty much all of your movement.
Yeah, I have extra attacks, so I get 2 attacks.
And you used them.
Yeah. Frenzy.
Yeah. All right. It'll be as a well. There was only her 2 main attacks, which the frenzy attacks is as a bonus action, which she did not use. Can she?
I was assuming they were just trying to move further.
Dash as a bonus action.
No, I think he's just trying to frenzy to prep for next turn. When she actually can move up to Bevlorna.
Okay. But yeah,
You
for
go
now
into
you thought of the
frenzied
attack.
rage already last session.
Yeah, I was already in the frenzy rage.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Yep.
so she has a bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm. That's why I did 3
Because
attacks last
frenzy
turn.
gives her 3. She has her normal extra attack 2 attacks and then the bonus action attack.
Right. Do you have a ranged weapon?
I have javelins.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll allow it so that you can make your javelin to throw at her. Sure, why not?
And tossing javelin. 25.
25 hits.
For
7 piercing because you don't get range damage on a javelin when you throw it.
oh, you know. Okay.
All right.
And that's my turn.
She has a as you graze her with your javelin. All right. Next up are the red caps. The red cap that got decked by the rock just picks himself up and begins to take his frustrations out of the tree that he's been chopping at. Wow, misses with all 3 attacks. That's how Daisy got.
He's a little discombobulated after the rock creating into his face.
And the other one only makes 1 attack. Jeez. That's damage, though.
I mean, they are trees. They are pretty thick.
Mm.
All right. Oh, that's right. I forgot to add the trees into the initiative last turn. Oops.
Oops.
Well, I'll say they rolled an 8, so they'll go next. The first tree is going to slam the one that got decked by Papa Lilog. That's a hit. Good Lord! I just rolled max damage.
Nice.
Like that scene from Lord of the Rings, you just see a massive branch just swing overhead and basically railroad spike drive this red cap into the ground in a red mist as he is straight up absolutely dead. And the other one is going to attack the last remaining red cap. That's a nat 20!
Jesus.
Oh,
They don't need all the colors of the wind to paint with just one.
It is red! Good God. Let's see.
the trees of discipline.
Do you have no shame?
What is that, Rolf? The trees of discipline. Do you live in a cave? Oh, it's okay.
Oh. Oh God. I legitimately got distracted while I was trying to do the math on it. But now I got it. Alright, well, that's the tree's turn then.
I can feel Vaughn staring at me in the void.
I just gotta sort this out. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Where are you? There you are. There. Bap, bap. Next is Little Oak. He's going to take another rock and throw it at the other one. That's a hit. Good lord. This is gonna hurt. The Yeah, and he manages to just, with one lob, basically have the rock fall right on top of him and basically drive him into the ground, killing him. And that one's dead. Next up is Will of the Feywild. He's going to attempt to break free of the grapple from the soldier. But he still doesn't manage to. That's it for him. Dump.
Okay, so question. If I were to stand here and use Thunder Wave, would that hit Will or just hit the soldier?
That'll just hit the soldier.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about possibly sending Will off the edge.
Correct. I'll allow you to angle it so that you only hit him.
Right,
not
so
Will.
Dump will present his teapot and shout, Intonuit Fluctus! And a wave of energy shoots out of it as Thunder Wave is cast. I'll just do base level. Con save DC 16. Takes 7 damage and could potentially be thrown off the balcony just like his friend.
He passes with a 17.
Dang. You win this round, robot.
Still 4 damage is 4 damage.
True. And I don't believe I have any bonus actions I could take at this time, given what has happened, so that will be me.
Alright, next up is the Tin Soldier's turn. He's just gonna look and attempt to smack you.
Oh no.
But miss. Alright. Vesca, it's your turn.
Also,
All
Red
right.
Thought. I imagine they heard the thunder wave upstairs, yeah?
Oh yeah, you hear a very loud kaboom coming from upstairs.
Vesca will
wait.
dismiss the thunder wave or the moonbeam.
Okay.
With no like real immediate threats, she will. Let's see. She'll turn to Rudy. Well, with the immediate threat dealt with, should we head up and assist Dolph, or do you think it would be best to pursue
Bavlorna.
further down the corridor?
Honestly, at this point, it's probably good just to go to try to get some. Well, they probably have everything.
You cut out pretty heavily there.
Yeah.
Let's go after Bamboo. They have everything set up there. It sounds like.
All right.
Noting the giant sound of thunder above us. If I haven't made it clear, Rhodey's a coward, so he's gonna go with the thing that he feels won't get him hurt.
That's great for Rudy!
So charging to the creature that we were all terrified of until minutes ago.
Yeah.
but he doesn't. He did. He's like, yeah. You know what? At this point, though, she's probably the bigger threat too.
I'm not a frontline fighter up here.
Sindara was never scared.
Remind me, dismissing a spell is an action, right?
But if it's a concentration spell, you could just drop it, as a free action.
Okay. Then I'm gonna dash as an action.
Alright.
And we'll get right there. And call turn.
All right. Pray to cats.
So, for anyone who's grew up in the 90s, with his now newly enhanced Thorn Claws, Praedykots is literally going to run like he is a gargoyle. So give me a second here to fully measure that as he takes the dash action. Okay. No, it's not letting me. There we go. There it is. Okay, so that's 40 feet, and then... runs in and gets to about here. Could you move me, Milla?
Oh, sure.
And that, well, that's all he can do. He will just ferally yell at them. The Raven Queen will not be denied her take, as he is basically just about to diving lunge at Bavlorna. And that's all I can do for my turn.
All right. Goblets are out of the turn order, so now it is down to Sola.
Let's see. Alright, 30. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so to lay it down, I'm gonna plop myself right here, but I'm gonna run to that first spot. I'm going to Misty step to the second spot, and then I'm gonna, with the bonus action, and then I'm gonna use my action to dash over to a little bit behind Predicats. Whoop!
Sweet.
I think that's all I can do.
I was about to say, we should ask her, are there sharks in the Feywild? Because if so, there's blood in the water.
Also, I knew I could do this with my inspiration, just for for you Predicats. I knew you could do extra damage with that inspiration.
I did not know that above game, but thank you very much.
Yes, I knew it was there. I just couldn't find it. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Let's see. Skyla. She's just going to dash 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. She kind of turns around, hears a commotion, everybody barely towards the entrance of Loomlurch. So she's going to run around and try to make her way back towards you. Alright, next up is Elkhorn. What you guys don't see is just... Elkhorn just kind of looks up to all the children on top of Little Oak. Well done, children. You've done some good up here. Let's see if I get the rest of them out. And then we now cut to Bavlorna. She looks up and sees the three of you just barreling inside. It's like, oh no. Oh no, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. My conscience told me to!
Oh, I feel bad.
I
don't think I will be able to stop either of these two.
No, you will not.
These are also horrible
She's gonna move
hacks.
5, 10, 15. She's gonna move over to the corner over here, where she's going to use her action to place her hand upon the lily pad that was in the corner. I just want to go home. Hold on, I have to double check the stats of the lily pad. Where are you stats for the lily pad? How far can you fly? As you see, kind of like a weaving, withering thing, like a magic carpet, it just wobbles as it begins to take flight. Oh god. So it basically transforms into like a 10-foot wobbling disc of a lily pad as it flies up 10 feet. So basically, just skating as much of the ceiling as it possibly can. Then it manages to get to about 10 feet up over to here. And that's all that it can do.
Oh, Bubby.
It's trying its best.
Also, dear lord, switching between so many theaters of combat, I will never make fun of a sportscaster ever fucking again.
What? It's not that hard.
No, it's pretty difficult to be bouncing through all these different areas.
No, I know. I'm just being an ass.
And as we move up to the children on the top floor, oh, what are they gonna do? One of the children at the front is attempting to march its way up and attempts to shove the tin soldier all the way. Can he do it?
Oh,
That's the
small
bugbear
child!
Yeah, the bugbear manages to successfully push the tin soldier into the wall as it then begins to dash down the stairs.
He just stiff-armed him.
She just stiff-armed him. 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And they basically are just in various states of making their way down the stairs. Rudy, it's now your turn as you hear footfalls of children as they're starting to make their way down the stairs.
Awesome. You guys are coming down. Let the ones that say you know that we're going this way. Points over this to this entrance. He makes his way up there.
All right. So you make your way down that way. As we get to your turn then, Rudy.
Yeah, like I'm gonna bonus action dash over here so I can make it like, and that's what I'm gonna hold action just in case anything comes in that hallway. It's gonna get hit by now.
Okay.
Well, anyone that's not a friend.
All right. Speaking of dealing with things that are not friends, Sidara, it's now your turn. As you see, Bad Florida hovering on this lily pad 10 feet in the air.
How tall is this table?
Oh, the table's probably about 3 feet.
And I do a running start onto the table and jump off to try to hit her off the lily pad.
Okay, how are you wanting to run onto the table?
I got 40 feet movements. Let's see.
Okay. Are you attempting to run onto the chair?
No.
Okay.
Round. $40 all together. For all my.
All right. Unfortunately, as you had specified that you were moving onto the chair.
I wasn't moving onto the chair.
Oh, you were not moving
Yeah,
onto the chair? Okay.
He's trying to walk around it, which is why it's 40 instead of 35 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an important question. I'm just making sure you guys get that right. Chairs are important.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so so if I understand this right, you're attempting to leap off the table and then attack?
Yes, trying to knock her out, shove her off the lily pad, actually.
Gonna
Okay.
freaking spear this old lady.
Yes, I'm trying to spear the old lady off the.
All right, Rhino, let's see if you can do that. Give me an acrobatics check. to see how well you can perform this.
Acrobatics 13.
Okay, make a shove attack in order to try and knock her off.
Would shove be athletic, correct?
It would either be a melee attack or an athletics of your choice.
I'll do athletic because I get advantage with it with raging.
Sure.
For 19.
For a 19, alright. Well, let's see if Bafflorder can hold on. And coming off the table, oh my god, Sindara's gonna jump off! Spear! Spear the Bafflorder! She manages to knock her off the lily pad and into the wall! Well done.
Sidara looks down. You're not going anywhere. Bonus, bonus action. Whacking her with the warhammer.
She is technically prone for getting knocked off, so you have advantage on this?
26
That hit.
for 8. You took my thing.
No, my conscience!
You took my thing. You die today. That's my turn.
Alright. Alright, I think we're gonna pull the trees and little oak out of initiative for now. And then cut back up to Will. Oh, Will, what are you going to do?
B10.
Does that very well.
The worst
Let's
part is
see.
he can't even pocket sand his enemy. They're made of tin.
Yeah.
Though if anyone's irresponsible enough to let a 10-year-old actually listen to this, don't use sand, use salt.
Ah.
Then they can't see and it hurts. Buy you more time. Get somewhere safe.
Hmm.
You
Only
just
do
see
that
us.
if you're being attacked. Please do not do this, and do not blame us if you get in trouble for it.
Let go of me! As you just see Will just wind up a right hook and manage to strike into the head of this tin soldier. Manages to put a decent dent into the side of his head. Shockingly so. Alright, well, then it's now your turn, Dump.
All right, didn't work the first time, but let's give it another go. Innotuit Fluctus. And you know what? I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level this time, because if he doesn't get pushed off, at least it'll do more damage. Would be 12 damage if they fail.
Well, bad news is he made the con save with a 20.
Damn
But
it.
the good news is that's still enough damage to destroy it outright, as you send it careening off of the balcony.
All right. Let's go meet back with the others then, Will. And do.
Thanks. You just kind of look and see as he shakes his hand off after hitting that blow.
No worries.
All right.
What friends do.
All right. Next up is the other tin soldier. You see him attempt to run down the stairs after the children.
Rude.
Hey,
Yeah, so he's
Villa,
run downstairs.
I think that one tin soldier who deleted was the token for the initiative order because it disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still rolled a 19, so I'm aware. Alright, so at the turn, he's still at a 19. So, still in the proper turn order. Let's see. I believe it is Vesca then next?
Yes. And I will once again use my action to dash.
Yep. And actually, let me go ahead and make sure I reveal more of this here because you actually get a better chance to look at this as you make your way into where the barracks were for the tin soldiers. You do see there's the doorway that was coming out of the workshop, and there's also a set of stairs going up, as well as about halfway up the stairs there is a door on the left.
Does curiosity get the better of her?
I would say above game, you know that everyone went up there beforehand in our last adventure.
Okay.
Did we?
Yes, that's...
No.
That's, I could have sworn that's where we got some of the kids from.
Mm-mm.
No,
I think we got him from down here, I think.
We got all the kids
Yeah,
from
it was in the picture. It was in the... Wait,
Oh,
you guys never went up? No.
Yeah, no, we
Aside-
never went up.
Yeah.
I don't remember that spot.
No, we just went straight the entire time. We didn't go up any stairs.
In a straight line.
Well, in that case, I'm going to open the door.
All right. As you go to open the door, I'll go ahead and reveal this for you, and then read off the description for the room. Get to the right page here. I remember that. It starts off with Thunderhead! Cries a scratchy voice as you enter this colored chamber. Those tiny sleeves won't serve as slacks for a kitchen! Stocked again! A plump halfling boy and a young fluffy bugbear sit at the workbenches, watched over by a living child-sized doll with buttons for eyes. An animated carpet prances around the children who pay it no attention. The sewing room contains rolls of fabric, bobbins of thread, knitting needles, and pin cushions. And as you make your way up, the doll just looks up towards you. You're not supposed to belong here! Why are you trespassing? As it just points one of its stubby little doll arms at you.
Let's go just. I apologize. I had the wrong door. And she's going to start walking right back upstairs, further back up the stairs.
Okay. So let's see, that was your 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That.
I'd have 70.
I think we'll
so...
resolve that as your turn. As you just look in, this happens, and then you start to go up. Praying Cats, it's now your turn then.
okay, give me a second here. To do. I'm going to say
As you see Bavlona is now prone on the floor.
Yeah, he is bounding on all fours between his two party members. To get to there, give me a second here, I'm still in pointer mode. To cut off their movement while they're on the ground. And again, tearing into them with advantage. So give me a second here. My sheet got minimized. There we go. Get over to it. That's a 27 to hit.
That absolutely hits Bavlorna.
That's 15, and then I'm going to roll a... Is it a D6 still?
I believe so. Let me just double check.
That's whatever your bardic inspiration
Yeah.
is.
It is. Yes, it is.
So that's 19 damage. Straight into her as he digs his, like, thorny claws into them. I almost feel bad that I haven't been hit because I could have been getting so much HP for this fight. But that is his turn.
All right, Sola, it's now your turn.
So it kind of rubs the back of her head because she feels a little bad.
Oh, and just for kind of flavor at this point, as they start to duck underneath it, I'll say at this point the lily pad begins to slowly flutter down and begins to land on top of all three of them. So the three of you are currently enveloped by this lily pad.
Wobbling under a blanket. Well, I guess since we're this far, I'll do something I haven't played with yet. Since we've got chairs.
Oh.
Animating performance. You, and she's gonna just point at one of the chairs. Help them out, won't you?
As you go to use your anime performance on the chair, it does not work.
What?
I will say above board, because this is not a non-magical chair.
Well, she just narrows her eyes at that, and I was like, oh, well, aren't you sussy?
Oh no, the chairs are mimics.
Oh god.
Don't you dare say that. I literally have a mimicker. No.
Oh. Be careful of the chairs, I guess. She'll give... She'll give, Sindara, bardic inspiration. And that'll be her turn. Wait, was that my bonus section? Hold on, I can... yeah, okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right. Boom, 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 as Skylash is just gonna keep bounding. Now we cut to Beth Laura, who's currently stuck between a lily pad and two very angry party members.
You probably remember that curse stuff, everything that comes in their way.
No, this isn't what I wanted! Conscience, what should I do?
I feel so bad.
Your conscience can't see you now.
Why aren't you responding, Conscience? Ah!
The best part is we don't understand why she's doing this.
I would feel bad, but I'm not in the room to see what's going on.
It's gonna be terrible
Dom
when we like
blissfully
tell.
under there.
It's gonna be terrible when we tell the story to Dom. Like, yeah, she was yelling for help for her conscience for some reason.
Oh.
I like what Robot said. It's so weird. Dom feels a tingle of guilt for some reason.
Also, earlier, Robot did point out Soul MVP for this episode.
Indeed. Play of the game. Tasha's hideous laughter.
Indeed.
Alright, oh god, what's Beth Laura gonna do? I just like as she is going to disappear in a mode that you have seen at least once before. As she vanishes. All right. That is it for her turn. Let's see. Kids, right. They're going to narrowly avoid the daggers. Da 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 da. The child that's at the back, one of the gnome kids, attempts to break free of the soldier that has him grabbed, but fails. Let's see, 10, 20, 30. I have to double check with children. We're over in Textile Mill. One of the girls, or the gnome girl, just looks up. Come on, Pogo! Pogo, come on! And then that's it for them. Rudy.
Righty. $30 will get him right into the door. Do you need help upstairs? He yells up to Veska.
Well, I'm not sure yet. I'm not even up there.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna bonus action.
And I'll reveal this area for you two, Veska, as you make your way towards the top of the stairs here.
Well, actually, it's not bonus action because I don't have bonus action stats. It's an action to go to the other side. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while.
It is a bonus action to dash for you. You still have at least one level of rogue.
Oh,
It would be 2 levels of rogue to cunning action dash.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
He could I'm just. I'll just take the regular as it is. That's fine. That's it.
Okay.
So
Go. There it is. Sidara. You realize that Bavlorna has vanished again.
Did I hear any? Can I do like a perception to see if I heard any movements?
Roll perception.
Perception. No. Okay.
You kind of see that where she was once standing, considering that you are under the lily pad. You see that that part of the lily pad had sagged, where she was prone at. Aside from that, you don't notice anything else.
Did that use one of my actions? Doing the perception?
Yeah, that was an action to make the perception check, yeah.
Okay, so bonus action. She's going to try to whack right here. 16.
Since you didn't use your action to make an attack, I don't think you can attack with your Warhammer as a bonus action on this turn.
Yeah, you have to actually make the attack action for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, as a bonus action on each of your turns. Okay. Then yeah, you're able to make it. Oh god, I have to see if you're swinging down underneath it. Just double check something real quick. Yeah, you go to swing there and you feel nothing. As her hammer matches grace around underneath the lily pad, yeah, it does not find purchase with anything.
Weird. Not this bullshit again. She's not going to get away. That'll be my turn.
All right. I think you said that was your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Will's gonna make his way towards you. Dolph, he just kind of looks slightly concerned at you as he's then going to dash down the stairs and wind up behind the tin soldier. I'm just gonna put him over here. I'll just put him on the map over on that side so denote he's right behind the tin soldier there. But it'll be then your turn, Dump.
All right. I'm gonna head down the stairs as well. I mean, I can only get to like here unless I dash.
Yep. You do also have the conga line of Will, the tin soldier, and the gnome child that is currently grabbing.
Could I lob an acid splash at it without hitting any of the kids in this situation?
I think you can still denote whether or not that hits an additional target, so I'll allow it.
Right, we're gonna acid splash this guy. He needs to make a 16 dex save or take the full 12 damage.
And just like that, it corrodes and begins to fall apart. It is destroyed.
Where did the others go? Are they still down there?
Yeah. The boy points down and around from where, basically towards the southeast or the southwest.
All right then. And that will be my turn.
All right. And with that, I think we could go ahead and resolve initiative for now. At this point, we're gonna cut back to the center of the tree as Vesca and Rudy, you hear a slight commotion. It's like, Rug, keep them here. I need to talk with them about something. As Rudy, from the door that's already up here, you see a very small doll with buttons sewn for eyes. You get to look up, and it's like, you! Points up at Fesca, and then she looks down and sees you. You! What are you two doing here? As it takes one arm and points each of it at you.
None of your business?
None of my business? It certainly is not all of my business. How dare you talk to me that way?
Okay, we don't know you, so we don't know why you would want to, or why you would care about us being here.
Hi, first of all, my name is Pincushion, and you will address me as such. Second of all, you still haven't explained to me why you are here.
Looks up at Veska. Should we tell him or tell her?
Tell me what?
We are esteemed guests of your master ? Master, employer, whatever Miss Nightshade is to you.
Make a deception check.
Oh boy, I'm terrible at this. 9.
Wow, a double 9.
Squints at you. Intruders! Intruders!
Now.
As she begins to start yelling out intruders, that's actually a good time for us to take a break.
Yeah,
Hey.
So bad.
What's worse is like we don't know that technically me and Rudy don't know that Scaveth is dead. So
What funniest thing for me was that when I was like, okay, should we tell her? Yeah, we're here to save some kids that were kidnapped by a witch. Is what he meant.
To an employee of the witch.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to make much sense.
Also, at this point, you guys are kind of forgetting that most of this mission was to save kids. It's starting to look really bad for us.
I mean, we managed to save some kids,
I mean,
and Sabbatha's dead.
yeah, I mean the kids are fine for the most part.
And Dara's pissed that the hand got away again.
And again, I'm reminded I have detect magic. If I was there, I could have just pointed her out. But I'm on the save kids crew.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she teleported outside of the room, so you wouldn't have found her. And the only thing Praedycots could have done would have only hampered everyone but him.
Mm.
He would have still done it, but I'm glad I don't have to do that and force that on everyone else.
Sindara would probably tell you to do it, even if she was in the room she wants her dead. That's the only hag that she is pissed off about, that she wants dead, and she keeps getting away from her.
On the plus side, though, the coven is now shattered. They're significantly easier to take out now.
Yeah, I forget. Can they even use their coven magic if there's not 3?
No, once there's not enough in the coven, they can't do coven magic.
2 witches do not a coven make.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get up and stretch my water, drink my legs, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
This combat was so long I was actually able to take a bathroom break midway through it.
Nice.
This is what happens when you lead a rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no. We are uprooting actual governing bodies. This is an insurrection.
Technically, we have the Sage Children team, and then we got the Pure Chaos team.
I would say the assassination team, because we knew what we were about from the start.
You're not wrong.
On the bright side, at least you finally got your wish to kill a hag.
That's not the hag that I wanted.
And Praedykas doesn't care. He has 3 targets. He has just only accomplished 1/3 of what his job is. He's feral because he's fighting. This is in no way personal to him at all. It is just, I have been charged to do this thing. I am going to do this. Though
And Solo has to go deal with the Pharaoh one, and then one that's in a frenzy.
Yeah, no, the entire feral aspect of Praedycots I just kind of lent into as how chaotic the last bunch of sessions is, and how he was not prepared for this. He was literally just made to be a guard dog, so he just turns into like basically a dog.
I just pictured the that one gargoyle that was like kind of like a dog.
Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Broadway?
I thought his name was Spike.
No, they were all named after like areas in New York.
Broadway was the big one, the fat one.
Oh, you're right. It has been almost 10 years since the last time I watched Gargoyles.
Broadway was.
Right? Now I'm curious.
Yeah, the only thing I fully remember from Gargoyles is the fact that Greg Weisman, as ever the very progressive cartoon maker as he is, just canonically said, "Hey, Lexington's gay. We just could not say anything about it because this is a Disney show."
The thing I remember about that show, aside from the animation being like way too good for Disney Channel at the time, is that 90% of the cast was just the original cast of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh yeah, no, but also the reason why it was so much better is because it wasn't a Disney Channel show. It was a WB show that Disney owned the rights to.
His name was Bronx.
Bronx. Yeah, because I remember being like 6 years old and watching the premiere, and it was on CW at like 10 o'clock, and my parents were like, okay, we are letting you watch this as a favor. You're going to fuck to bed the second it's over.
Right.
Because even they were like, no, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah, the actual first 4 episodes of Gargoyles was actually released on VHS, and that was one of my only VHSs I had as a kid, so I watched the shit out of that.
I want to do a marathon watching that now.
That
No.
show was the show that introduced me to Keith David, and I forever thank it for it.
Same.
It was such a good
It
show,
also-
but I don't think I have ever finished it. Ever.
You can easily do it online now. I have to see if I have the discontinued DVDs still. Because it won't become lost media because it's too prevalent, but also, again, it's not something Disney prioritized, so I don't think they made Blu-rays. You need to have the DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if it's a WB show, that means that they're not gonna put it on their streaming platform
Disney
because they're
bought
idiots.
No, Disney bought the rights back in the cable era. Like, it premiered pre-cable, so it was a network show. But then, like, once Disney had a cable channel, they took the rights over because WB didn't want to fight them.
Yeah, and it was canceled after 3 seasons too.
Is
Also,
that why it ended on a cliffhanger?
Yep.
God damn it, Disney.
Also, a big shout out to the fact that I didn't realize that was the first thing I heard as a animated role for Jacob Fagerbaki, aka the voice of Patrick Star.
Yeah, no,
He
that
was
was one of his
actually
first
in it.
roles.
Mhm.
Fun fact, he also had one episode on the show Heroes for all of us who want to feel dated and old.
Even
Oh,
more fun,
God.
obscure voice acting fad for him. He had a line in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you remember the guard that throws the first tomato at Quasi in the Pizza Fool scene?
Yeah.
That was him.
Oh.
Ah,
His line is, "You think
Oh.
he's ugly now? Watch this.
I can hear it. Yep.
Now that's ugly."
and also I remember him from his live action role on Coach. That's how old I am too. But yeah. God, we're old, right, Vaughn?
I'm not good.
I swear to God, I'm gonna back down this goddamn hack.
Oh man. Oh, I just realized something I'll tell you guys once we finish up the session or once you actually leave here.
Do we
Oh,
level
man.
again?
No, it's not that. It's another thing I have to talk with Hoshi about.
Okie dokie. Because we do so much stuff that's suddenly so catastrophic that's like, it's hard even for a milestone level to be like, no, they really should, but that's really gonna fuck this up.
Mhm.
I mean, you guys did just kill a witch, so
But I guess it wasn't a full team effort, it was only half the team effort, so that... I'm trying to make Milla's job easier. And also
Oh.
at the end there, 1/3 of that half of the team started to regret their actions. It's like, maybe I should take an introspective route on my life.
I was literally listening to Ruthlessness by on from Epic this entire time for the entire fight.
So I'm gonna show off what I got for I got myself for Christmas. Cause I think I showed you guys I had that, or the electronic drum kit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have returned.
Well, see the thing about it is hitting the fake symbols really doesn't feel that good. So I got these. There. I still have to install them, but these are low volume actual symbols.
Interesting.
Okay, so you could still get the tactile feedback from hitting them.
Yeah, because it's instant. Like you can instantly tell you're actually hitting metal with a drumstick instead of hitting a plastic, like a plastic and rubber cover thing. Oh, and speaking of sticks,
Oh, cool.
aren't those beautiful?
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
I'm going in tomorrow to actually sign up for this semester classes, and I'm gonna talk to my professor, and be like, "Hey, look what I got!" Because I told him like I wanted blue sticks since I found out that they existed. I just couldn't find them.
Man, my wife got me something like this for Christmas. Kayla would probably like it.
Hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see.
For those of you who can't see, it's an LED light in the shape of Alistair.
Oh,
That is
cool.
badass.
Where am I looking? Ah,
general.
there it is. Very cool.
Yeah. Red for most of the features, except yellow for the teeth.
You want to know what's tragic? I actually found a Lucifer at one point, and I didn't buy it immediately because I couldn't afford it. And now I'm
Aw.
trying to find it again. You think I can? Sure can't.
That's how it goes.
What, an LED light like that?
Yeah, but of Lucifer. He was in the angelic power pose.
Your angelic power.
Yeah.
That said, is everyone back?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Miller, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, do.
So, as at this point, as Pitcush is yelling "intruders, intruders" next to Vesca and Rudy, let's go ahead and cut back to the front entrance. As the three of you up front, and eventually Skylar manages to barrel her way across the bridge and back towards you. What do the three of you do? As you hear from further inside the tree, a shrill voice yelling, "Intruders! Intruders!"
Uh-oh. Looks at the two feral beings by her. Do we help them?
I would. How similar to Bavlorna's voice does the doll sound?
Actually, yeah, that's fair.
It sounds nothing like Bavlorna. You've never heard this before.
Hmm. At this point, I would say Predicons is still feral, but at this point, it's just looking to lash out, so it's just charging towards the voice.
Okay, cool. I guess we'll run towards the voices.
Yeah. And my rage will end. Saying attack nothing.
Enjoy that exhaustion.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
Press frenzy.
let's see. And as all of you make your way over, well, cut the dump as you and Will begin to make your way down the stairs. You two begin to hear a shrill voice of "Intruders! Intruders!"
Oh boy, here we go. I guess Dumph and maybe we'll probably do it too, are going to run towards where they're hearing the intruders shouting. Okay, we can get past everyone, but am I limited to my actual movement at this time?
Yes, you're managing to make your way down the hallway as you're running with all the children.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna try and make our way to where intruders is being shouted.
As you make your way over, sorry, I grabbed your token, but
No worries.
you all begin to make your way over this way as Pincushion just looks out and says, "Intruders! Intruders and escaping children!" As she begins to yell that point down here.
All right. Phelps gonna look at Pincushions. Oh my goodness! I'm so terribly sorry. It's my first day working here, and the kids are getting away, and there's all sorts of nonsense happening. I won't happen again. I promise. Just I'll calm this down. Just you can go back to work.
Deception check with disadvantage.
That's fair. So that'd be a 10.
They pull out a gun.
She pulled out a nut and
Oddly enough, as she looks down on you. Very well, deal with these two. I deal with everything in my shop. And she just goes around. She shuts the door behind her.
I was kidding. Did you really roll a 9?
Splendid.
I have to go back there eventually, but for now, we're okay, I think.
Oh, yeah. As a note,
Brody-
Vesca, you did see that there were 2 children that were in her room. As she
Brody
just
walks there at the Dolph.
Vesco looks
I-
down to Domf and Rudy.
Real quick, I said what I was
it
gonna say
depends
first.
if you want to leave now because there are more children in that room.
Anyway, you were saying
I don't know how the fuck you got that to work, but good
That's-
job.
it's a skill I've worked on for many a year here in the Feywild. I guess first order of business would be getting as many kids as possible. I don't know if we want to tackle that particular shop now, but that lie'll buy us some time as we go through here.
What about Brutter and Pud? As one of the children that was with you just points upstairs.
I mean, we're going to get everyone out of here, but were they in the workshop or are they further up the stairs? Where are they exactly?
Brutter and Pud are upstairs in the dormitory. As they just keep pointing upstairs.
Alright, then I think the smartest play would be to go up, get them, bring them down, and then deal with whatever's going on in there with the doll.
All right, and I'll
Yep.
go ahead and note for everyone else as you make your way up the stairs, over in the lower right corner of the map.
Mill, why'd you do this to me?
As you make your way up the stairs, you see that on towards your left are a set of double doors.
Vesco will wait for everybody else to make their way up.
Up there?
Is Rudy coming up as well?
Okay, you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my internet messed up again. He's gonna look at the kid, or does he know that this way is clear?
I'm sorry, I was on the right part of the map. Which way are you pointing?
Right here, like in this room.
Oh, yeah, as you open up that door, I'll just go ahead and reveal it. It's like, yeah, that room is clear.
You know what? It'd probably be a good idea for you guys to hang out in there. Just don't let anybody in this door that's not us.
So a better question, since we also all started charging, would that be the point we burst through that door?
All right. Sure, let me go ahead and reveal the rest of that. As you burst your way through the door up there.
So, Brody, I'm gonna say like.
Never mind, these spare tokens that are in the corner, they do not exist.
I'm gonna say like the 4 kids are like in this square right here, Milla.
Yeah, they're
The
staying
big-
downstairs currently. And as you burst your way through the doors there, this dormitory
Because Brody's
nestles.
telling him to come into the room that he's in and be like, "Hey, stay in here. This is a nice big room for you, and if that doll thing comes out again, she won't see you."
Okay.
Also, Miller, I think he was talking about the group to
Yeah.
the south bursting through this door, not us bursting through the door here.
Yeah. We're out of initiative, so it's kind of like we're trying to like fully get on the same timeline here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, by this point, yes, the rest of you burst your way through the door here. Yeah, you see Rudy and another group of children approaching you.
Oh, good. You guys are there. You are. Hey, we got some more people or more kids upstairs. You wanna come with me to go deal with that?
Where is she?
She didn't come through here. I don't know who she is, but no one's come through this door.
But I say at this point, just knowing that there's something to attack, Praedycons is already just trying to get through that door.
All right.
Yes, Dara's following right after him.
Rhodey just yells, "Upstairs!" That way you catch up with the others.
Sola just sighs and jogs after them.
So he's also gonna run upstairs.
Well, I would actually say, you said upstairs, there's a door. Praedycons is going to break that door.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dara's
no,
right
no,
there next to him.
We just got things settled. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That was really hard work to get that lie going. Oh well.
To be fair, I'm still saving the kids. It's just not what he cares about.
Fair.
Look, Predicate and Sidara's doing Fight Club right now.
But which one's Edward
She's got
Norton?
that.
Because I think we're both fucking... Yeah.
So Dara's pissed that the head got away, so she's taking her anger out with something.
Okay, well. All right. Just before we resolve what's happening in Pincushion's room, Vesca and Dom, were you doing anything upstairs, or were you just gonna be waiting for everyone else to get there before you went through your door?
I think we were gonna wait for the others to meet us up here.
That was the plan.
Okay. I'm assuming, with your potential murderous intent, would this be a good time to roll for initiative for you two and everyone that's in Pincushion's room then?
I think it'll make it easier for everyone, yeah.
Yep.
Do we want to
Alright.
reset the turn order completely?
Yep, I'll go ahead and clear turns. Everybody that wants to
tokens.
participate in the fight, go ahead and roll initiative.
Sola probably will end up
Come
participating, so...
Hey, same roll.
Alright, Pincushion.
We walk in menacingly.
Solo P, possibly the highest roll, just gets in front of it. Have you considered peace?
No.
Look, all she's saying is give peace a chance.
Meanwhile, the only time he breaks his feral, like, scream is Praedykat just yelling, "Peace was never an option!"
Should me and Vesca roll? Because we're probably going to hear the commotion once it starts.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, I guess.
Everything dies in here.
Even the children? Oh, hey, an 18.
Especially the children.
Nah, I'm not gonna have the kids roll for initiative
No,
yet because
I'll
we're not
actually say
gonna-
you guys instilled before he went feral, the children don't die, so that Praedykat is just going to attack anything that's not child-shaped.
Mhm.
With Rhodey, that's why he's like, okay, you four that you're with us, stay here. I don't want anything to happen to you. But that's why he's like, I'm gonna put them in this room first.
All right.
I'm thinking I might just name this episode, Did Anyone Think of the Children?
Please think of the children.
What's the children?
Fucking kids.
What a very Feywild answer you just did there.
Mm.
Okay, so, Sola, what do you do as you see Predicats bashing down the door that's in the middle of the stairs?
Do I hear anything from inside the room that I just bashed open?
You do hear a "No, not more!" as you hear Pincushion just yelling out.
She's saying, "It's like, all right, excuse me. Hey guys, whoever's in here, can I just like strongly recommend you just kind of don't." She kind of eyes the rug, and she's just like, yeah, just don't. You, just don't. Just lay down on the rug.
Okay. Oh god, I have to double check the rules on the rug of smothering in 1 second.
If I could make your job easier, to make that like rug a thing, they would have to cast Awakening on it. So it's basically a dispel magic against a 5th level spell.
I think it mentions that it's stat block something about dispel magic, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Really?
Actually, anti-magic susceptibility.
Yep.
It's a thing in its stat sheet, so it needs to make a con save.
Yeah, because most like animated constructs have that susceptibility because they're animated by magic.
Never actually used one.
And you see that as you cast it on the rug, it just flattens out.
Yay. Yeah, guys, I'd really just not. You don't want him. Trust me. She's just either of them actually. She's just pointing over her shoulder.
Both of them frothing at the mouth.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Sola?
No, that's it.
Okay. It's Dobbs' turn now.
Dump, hearing the
Here,
commotion.
From downstairs.
Dump, hearing the commotion. This is gonna just go to the like top of the stairs. Everything all right down there?
Debatable.
Screaming.
Right.
Sidara screaming as well.
All right, let's. Does it seem like Predicats and Sistra are willing to play along with my
No.
my words? Got it.
One is on one is on all fours.
I want you to know she absolutely said no mid-sentence while you were saying it.
You know, there's a perfectly constructed situation and just blown out the window. It's fine.
You have
It's
my
fine.
sympathy, Dump. It's not gonna work.
I had
Okay.
it all under control and then you ruined it.
All right.
I'm trying.
You need us down there. Are you good?
Probably.
All right. Don't come down.
Don't come down. Just stay up there.
All right.
Like above game road. He's like, "Are you kidding? We have freaking predicats. We're fine.
Like that
The
Dom.
instant Dahl attacks her, he's gonna be like, okay, you chose death."
I like that Dom and I sound like two
Sidara.
tired parents.
You're not even parents. You're daycare workers.
Yeah.
Daycare workers while you. Oh God. Okay.
Sandra, get into the crayons again.
No.
When Rudy says that, Sidara slowly turns her head towards him, and she said, "What the fuck am I?"
Your insurance.
I just imagine it's Pretty Cats has one of those little baby child leashes, which is held in Dom's hands. Meanwhile, Sola's holding on to the one that's in Dara's hand, and they're standing behind them as they're walking.
I can picture Sidara just gremlin stance while on the leash.
Yeah. Sidara's gremlin stance, meanwhile, Pretty Cats is just ramming and feral on all fours like a dog.
And Sidara, and Sola's just holding on for dear life on that leash.
All right. With that sorted, Dom's gonna just open the doors and talk to the kids in here.
Alright. As you open the door, this dormitory nestles in the tree boughs has round windows overlooking a wooden balcony. Lining the walls are 10 child-sized bucks outfitted with patchwork quilts and straw-stuffed pillows. A young male dwarf lies in one of the bunks, coughing and drenched in sweat, while the older lad mops his brow with water from a bucket. 2 doors exit the room, one leads to a balcony, the other deeper into the tree.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was your action to open the door. You see this.
Dom's just going to look at the kids over there. Hello, my name is Domphylactic Marzavur. I'm part of a group of adventurers, Witchlight Brigade. Scabatha, most likely dead. We're saving you. Hooray!
The one boy who was mopping the brow of the dwarven boy just looks up to you as doesn't have anything to respond to yet, but would it be fair to call that for your turn then?
Yeah, that's basically going to be my turn. I think Predicats and Sindra can handle the doll downstairs.
All right.
Speaking of which,
That's good. It's now your turn.
Figuring that Sindara and Predicats are going to just absolutely annihilate the doll. And Dom's just kind of just like already handling the kids. Veska's just kind of like, Alrighty then. I'll just wander into the room and I'll head like towards the back of the back door there. Just and turn there. I have literally nothing I need to do.
I mean, there is a sick kid in the room, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
You are the doctor.
Yeah, you see there's a dwarven boy that's coughing and lying on the bed.
Well, never mind. Backtrack. I feel ashamed of myself for walking past a sick child. And she is going to look at him over. Could I just like make a medicine check then?
All right. Yeah, sure. Medicine check.
28.
28. You get the sense, based on his symptoms, he's sweating profusely. He's laying in bed, coughing up. It would definitely seem that the boy is poisoned. Based on, the initial diagnosis, without any additional information that you have so far.
Poisoning.
Do we have any idea on an antidote?
I unfortunately do not have Luster Restoration.
Hmm.
You are a druid, though. You should have a herbalism kit. You could possibly.
Is it in my-
Get that kid some vapor
It's-
rub.
Well, yeah, I do have the herbalism kit. Would you let me roll that?
Let's see. What's all in the herbalism kit? Try to remember.
I want to say it's wisdom.
Yeah, it's based on wisdom. If you want to go through the minutiae of stuff in it, it's basically just
the
doctor's bag.
Let's see.
The kit
You know what?
contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar and pestle, pouches, vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions, proficiency kits, blah blah blah, to make, to identify or apply herbs. Proficiency with this kit is required to create I could technically make antitoxin with it.
Yeah, yeah, let me just go ahead. I actually have my Xanathars right next to me. I can double check.
It's one of the few actual adventurers kits that actually has a function and can be used. Rip anyone who ever tried to use alchemy tools.
Hmm.
They didn't even stat it.
That sucks.
I know. I was actually following someone who was playing Artificer before it was actually, like, outside of, like, Unearthed Arcana. Their life was hell.
Oof.
That's cool. Would just be like, oh yes. I might actually.
You know,
have
if
something.
you want, what you could probably do is I'll allow you an herbalism check to see if you can help identify what type of poison he's currently under.
Yeah, I can roll that.
Sure, go ahead and make an herbalism check. And I guess since you're proficient, it'll be. Well, I'll allow a medicine check with your herbalism kit. Sure.
10.
You know what? Let's see. Yeah, as you're using your herbalism kit to just kind of rifle through some of the stuff he's on there, you're not exactly sure what caused it, but it seems like it may have been something he ingested.
She'll dig through her pack and try to make like basically the equivalent of like trying to
Ye-
think like
Ye
what
olde
would-
Pepto?
yes, Yearly Pepto-Bismol.
Okay.
Try to potential food poisoning, try to stifle the effects.
Okay. Make another medicine check with your herbalism kit.
There we go.
22. Okay. With your spare herbs that you keep on hand, you do manage to neutralize the poison effects. And as you see that he's been coughing and sweating, or the boy's been coughing and sweating this whole time as you've been administering the poison, it seems like the cough does die down, and it does look like, above board, it does look like it does manage to stabilize him.
That should work until we can get him out of here.
The kid just looks, the other boy that was tending to him just looks up to you. Thank you for taking care of him.
Yeah, well,
He's been through a lot. Oh, I'm sorry,
yeah,
what was
I
that?
see that. Well, I am a healer first and foremost.
You said is the head gone?
Just looks to you, Dolph. I believe so, as my companion is to be believed.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if Predicates and Sindra are here, that means, like, they were encountering Scabatha. If they're over here, she's either gone like the Bavlorna situation, or dead. I'm gonna be optimistic, though.
Let's make the assumption, at least, that she's no longer in the building.
Okay. All right. With that, let's go ahead and cut back down to Pincushion. Seeing as you barged in, disarmed the rug, and are looking very feral, Pincussion's gonna look out, point towards the two of you, Sola and Predicats, and I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm?
This would be considered the charm effect, yes.
Okay, hold on. I have a thing for this. Let me see. You can even
Oh, that's right.
If it's counter charm, it's an action.
not a
that's
reaction.
Yeah, counter charm's not a reaction, sadly.
That's if it is a spell effect if you have counterspell, but actually you probably don't because you're a bard.
Sadly I do not. What was it?
Wisdom save.
That's a 20 from Predicast, which is hilarious given his state of mind.
Is a 12.
All of the wisdom of a rabid dog.
Well, more if his brain is shut down, it's just lash out.
Okay. As Pincushion begins to break out into a cackle, and let's see. Okay, so it's on a fail throw. So on a save, it does mean that you do not take damage, as you feel something in your mind as it cackles and points at both of you, but nothing happens. Lovely. Pretty Cats, it's now your turn.
Great! His last words were a laugh. And you'll watch his Predicast doesn't even, like, get off of all fours. His teeth just lengthen, and actually seem to grow, like, small protrusions like spikes, as he's biting into this motherfucker.
Okay.
That's a 24.
24 hits.
That's 11 necrotic damage straight into this doll, as he is literally just shaking it like a toy.
Alright, anything else for your turn, Predicats?
That's it for him.
Alright. Rudy, it's now your turn.
In character, Rody looks at, or here's what's going on in that room. Looks at them, looks upstairs, looks at them, goes upstairs. If you could bring me up there.
Okay. It is you over here.
Yeah, I think they got it down there. We gotta just delay or make sure the closest clear. Go back down.
Alright, there's some children in here. One is sick, Veska's tending to him. Seems fine.
They're in good hands.
Alright. Next up is Sidara.
Bonus action, she's going to rage. And then she menacingly just walks around the corner and walks in. 10, 20, 25, 30. And she is going to go some whacking. 24.
26 hits.
For 14. And then
Okay.
Second attack.
Alright.
19.
That hits.
12.
As someone with their target in their mouth, I'm really glad you're very precise.
Yeah. I imagine he like swings it one way, she smacks it once on that side, swings it the other way, another smack on the opposite side.
All right. As you manage to smack the doll, it goes limp inside of Predicat's mouth. All right. Sola, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna look at the other two. Yeah, actually, do you want to run? You do it now. Do it now.
The kids look up and they nod.
Oh wait, they're both kids. Oh, I thought they were enemies. I just saw the red.
Oh, they're kids.
Okay, never mind. Take that back.
No, it works out. Do you want to run? Do you want to run now? They're like, yeah, we want to run. We want to get out of here.
Yeah, well, okay. Yep, okay. Kids are downstairs. Go ahead, join them. Go quickly. Shoot.
All right. Let's see. Back to Dump.
So, I'm not the strongest amongst us. Can we transport the child somehow? Who's sick?
I was gonna say, aren't you currently on your broom of flying as well, Tom?
I mean, no, I'm not flying because we're in infiltration mode. I mean, I guess I could get on my broom, but
Oh,
he's a heavy boy. I don't think I could fit another person on the broom.
As long as he's not in armor, I'm pretty sure, knowing Dolph, I doubt that they are more than $120.
Fair.
You basically just have to, like, half ride bitch on your own motorcycle.
I guess we could get on the broom. Wonder... Does it sound like things have calmed down downstairs?
Right now you currently don't hear anything.
Alright. Well, he will address the kids in the room. Do we have somewhere where the other kids are meeting up, or... Rudy?
Yes, I have downstairs in the room right next to the stairs.
Alright,
On the
excellent.
bottom, not in the middle room. He's gonna point that out because, like, I don't want. Like, I know we said no murder to Predicus. He doesn't remember that at the moment.
Right. Well, Dumph will get on his broom, get towards the sick child, wait for someone to load child on his broom, and then fly them downstairs.
All right, Vesca, it's now your turn.
Alright, well, Davidska will attempt to very gingerly help the kid up onto the broom.
All right, you managed to successfully place Brother on the broom.
I'm not actually casting this, but it's funny because I literally just realized when we were trying to figure out what type of poison he had. I have this.
Oh.
Womp womp.
All right.
But with the kid secure on the broom, Vesca will just herd the other child back out through the door, and start taking him down to the other kids.
All right. Well, now we cut back into Pincussion's room. As Predicates, you feel a stir in your mouth as Pincushion begins to stir back to life. As you feel like it kind of firms up a little bit.
Did I do anything?
It's going to point at the two of you as it's going to attempt to cackle again. I need the two of you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Two of you still being.
Sola and Predicates.
Take a minute. Natural 20.
That's an 8.
Oh, it was Sindara and predicates.
Oh, wasted that 20.
Indeed.
Is it wisdom?
Yep.
Several wasted nat 20s.
14.
Well, I'll be interested to find out how they managed to get out of this.
Actually,
Predicates, it's funny. As
actually,
The
17
fact that-
advantage.
okay, Sindara, you managed to pass, but you look over, you see predicates begin to laugh. With the stall in its mouth as he falls prone and just starts laughing.
Laugh.
But the funny,
Predicates laughing? That's
Predicates,
terrifying.
you're currently under the effects of Tasha's hideous laughter,
but,
basically.
but here's the funny thing. He's laughing, but he hasn't let go. Because you can laugh with your
Yeah.
teeth clenched.
Mhm.
It sounds inherently evil too when you do that. So it's
Oh, I know! I know! It's also completely foreign to him. If he was in his right mind, he would find it weird.
All right. With that, as Pincushion's turn, it's like, well, that's not much else that she can do. That is, she's, still trapped in your mouth, technically. Let me double check the wording on this. At the end of your turn, go ahead and make a save to break out of it.
No, he's still making everyone uncomfortable. That's my vibe for the entire session.
Hmm.
Yep, you're still laughing while it's in your mouth.
Now here's the question. He's prone and would have disadvantage on attacks, but they're in their mouth. Would this just be a straight roll?
You're basically, basically you can do nothing else aside from laughing on the floor, so.
Well, no. Prone actually has a condition. I pulled it up because we were fighting a hag. The attacks are with anyone who's prone makes attacks with disadvantage. But again, that's why I brought it up, is because, well, they're in their mouth. So I was just asking, would you just make it a straight roll and just work with that?
As far as what we were wanting to do, because it basically takes up your entire turn to basically laugh on the floor.
I think he means pin cushion.
Oh, peg cushion. Yeah. I'm arguing that, yeah, she's basically stuck in your mouth, so there's something else that she could do, so.
Well, no, it's, again... oh.
I guess I'm confused as well.
Well, I think Tasha's hideous laughter makes you incapacitated as well, which would keep you
does.
from doing any
Okay,
actual
that's
actions.
the thing.
Yeah.
We've been going off prone, and I had the prone status up. So yeah, no.
Mhm.
They're not going anywhere. They are just now as uncomfortable as everyone else.
Yep.
And I would
Rudy,
say
it's
that
your turn.
at this point, yeah, Praedykosh just flattens out, has not let go, but might be, like, hitting the floor with laughter.
All right. Rudy, oddly enough, as you're up there, you hear laughter coming from downstairs now.
Can I tell who's laughing? Because I have a funny feeling I can.
I don't think you've ever heard Predicats laugh, have you?
No.
Praedykosh
Yeah,
is
doesn't
Praedykosh's laugh.
Can I tell that's him though?
I
Can I
guess
roll to
maybe
see
a
if I
perception check or insight.
Better perception. Who with that? 18.
Yeah, oddly enough, that does sound like Predicats.
Dolph and Vesca, Predicats is laughing. Should we be concerned about that?
I'm very concerned about that. He doesn't laugh.
No, he doesn't, right? Like the entire time we've known him, he's never even cracked a smile.
It's terrifying.
Alright, get the kids and let's go downstairs.
Hmm. Should I go down the balcony way?
That'd probably be a lot easier. He gestures over to the one kid that can walk. Follow me. He just goes downstairs.
All right. With that out of the way, Sindara, as you look down and you see Pretty Cat's laughing with his doll in his mouth. What do you do? As you see him, as you smacked it, it went lip, and now it's not lip again. What do you do?
I You know what? No, yeah, I'm just gonna take a couple whacks. 13.
All right. 13 hits.
Uh, 7.
All right. Yep, you managed to smack it once, and the doll goes limp again.
I'm gonna smack it again. Well,
That hits.
for 15.
And you smack it one more time for good measure.
That'd be
Anything
10.
else? All right, Sola.
Well, I think the little thing came back to life. I wonder. Detect magic? Do I see anything?
As you cast detect magic, as far as what you can see, you don't detect any magic currently coming from the doll currently. But based on your detect magic, you are able to, I guess, detect the suppressed part of abjuration magic coming from the rug. Very, very stifled.
Wonder if we killed it. So that takes an action. I think the other thing took an action. Well, we're gonna hope that it worked this time. Maybe twice is the charm.
All right. Dumph, it's now your turn.
Dumph is going to fly his broom to the balcony, and it looks like the balcony is this over here, too.
Yep. Let me go ahead and lay out this garden for the first time as you look down on it. Let's see. A woodland basin filled with plants and fungi stretches out along one side of the fallen tree. A pumpkin patch is at one end of the garden next to a steamy compost heap, with ramshackle pens for pigs and goats at the opposite end. Bedraggled scarecrows hang from tall wooden stakes in the basin's wooded slope. 2 ground-level doors and 3 balconies provide entry to the hag's lair.
All right, and can I see the door over here from my position?
From looking out from there, yes, you can.
All right, because I was debating whether or not he would glide down the balcony to where the door is where they are, but if he can see the door that's at the bottom, he's just going to fly the broom down to that door and bring the child with the others.
Okay.
Zoop. Do I have enough movement for that?
Let's see. Consider that door is basically where the pumpkins are up here. That'd be 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, wait, no. That's, it would take you 2 turns to get over there.
Okay. If that's the case, then he'd probably just glide around to where this door is and see what's in there, if that's a faster way.
Okay. Alright, so you make your way over towards this door over here. Okay.
And then I guess
Open
my action
Oh,
open, yeah.
Yeah, you see the sight that is Sindara standing in front of Predicats, who appears to have a doll in his mouth and cackling on the floor. As well as a rug just sprawled out on the floor to the left of Sindara.
The hells did I
Cool.
fly into?
Creepy doll magic.
I mean, I met the doll earlier, but I'm more referring to Predicats laughing. This is weird.
Yeah, creepy doll magic.
The fact that that works twice.
We'll say that'll be your turn then. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Tom? All right, Vesca, it's now your turn.
Hearing the laughter, Vesca is going to. Pardon me. Excuse me, Rudy. She's gonna head downstairs.
Love game. He's gonna give you a respectful nod for being polite.
Yep. And Put is following you down behind you, Vesca. And I'll say with your movement, you do manage to get in front of the door, and yeah, you see Dump and Broter on the broom on one side, and then from your angle, you can see Predicate's prone and laughing with the doll in his mouth, and then the rug collapsed in the corner.
You know, I should have expected this from you two.
Sindara squints.
Alright, anything else for your turn then? Let's go.
Do any of them look like they've taken damage?
Aside from the damage that Predicate's may have sustained earlier,
I haven't taken a single hit.
Oh,
Sindara got hit
right.
by the moonbeam after she got turned into a frog.
Well... do I want to waste an action on this? No. She will... turn towards you, Sindara, seeing you look a little out of shape, and she'll say... Well... And she'll say, Well... I suppose this is the least I can do right now. Single level healing word, heal for 6.
Yay. Let's see.
And that's turn.
Alright. Next we go back to Pincushion. And once again, Predicates, as you keep laughing in your mouth, you feel Pincushion tense up again. As she begins to move.
So what do I
As
do?
bonus action. She's going to attempt to point towards you, Dolph, and she's going to start cackling at you, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me? But I work here as far as she's concerned.
She does see that you have a child on your broom.
I'm transporting the child
Yeah,
to get care somewhere else.
You really didn't do your job well, so now you're being punished for it.
Ah, damn it.
She's management. Sorry, man.
Wisdom save, please.
Alright, let's see how I do.
He is not management. I have not known him more than 5 seconds.
Why is it not going? I could have swore I hit it.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, okay, so let's go with the
13.
first one. 13?
Yeah, you managed to pass that. As you managed to keep yourself from chuckling.
I'm just gonna just look at it. The hells did I do? I'm just flying here, transporting this child who desperately needs care. God, try to do your job and get cursed at.
And you hear Pincushion just begin to cackle, and you just see the head spin and look up towards you, Predicats. I'm trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. And she's going to attempt to latch onto your face.
So the only way we can make any of all this work is that they try to jump, Predicats bit them, and they basically have their lower torso in their mouth.
She flails around and attempts to grab onto your face, but she misses. And it's now back to your turn.
Wisdom save. That's a 16.
Yep, you managed to break yourself out of the laugh. And right now, you are also immune to her effect going forward.
Great. So, let me measure something out real quick.
Yep. And that was at the end of your turn.
Oh, it's the end, then never mind. I don't get to do anything.
Yep.
But you guys all hear the laughing stop abruptly. And now his eyes... No, the laughter stops. And Sindara, Sola, and Domp, you now see the typical rage he has, and his eyes start to flare back up.
You just get the stone cold gif of him laughing, then just suddenly stone face.
No, if we want to use memes, Jazz suddenly stops.
Record scratch.
Sindara just looks at, yes, give in to the rage. Do it.
All
A
right.
black robe materializes around Syndra out of nowhere.
Do it.
Okay, I got cloak in many fashions.
Rudy, it's your turn.
So, Rudy is, I guess, right here, like making sure the child that was up there is like going downstairs.
All right.
If you could move me over there.
Oh. And now.
I'm big! I'm big now!
Wide burb.
Oh.
Ooh, what the fuck was that?
See, this is why you don't feed the birds bread. That happens.
No, this is why you don't feed the bird any liquefied
Or
any
uncooked rice.
protein powder.
Oh, God. All right.
Alright,
So, what do you do?
Is she still alive? I cut out it.
Oh, yeah, you see the doll flying around trying to smack Predicats in the face.
I'm gonna come right here. Like I'm technically right where Veska is, just for sake, but
Yep.
he points Nest right at her. And anyway, I start blasting. Damn it. That's a 10.
Yep, a 10 will miss. Second blast.
That's a 9.
Yep, that'll also miss.
In his head. Nest, I thought you would like to destroy this thing.
Alright. Anything else for your turn then?
That's what he says in his mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. What did he say?
He's like, wait, I thought you'd want to destroy shit.
So, hit him, aim me better then! You hear?
It was aimed right next to you, or right in front of them.
That's not my fault the damn doll is prone! Alright.
Okay.
Next up is Sindara's turn.
Sindara,
You keep smacking the doll down and it keeps coming back. What do you
We're
do?
not here stuck with you, you're stuck with us. I'm going to use my great weapon master. I'm going to take the -5 to add 10 to the hit for damage. Now
As
I'm
someone-
going to smack down.
As someone who's holding it in their mouth, please don't.
It's fine. It's fine. Erupting Earth is fine.
That's a 4.
That ain't gonna hit.
At least it doesn't hit me.
Hmm.
Let's do it again.
An 11 hits.
Okay.
I mean, technically, it's also flanking.
So yeah,
13.
13 does hit.
Eh, 20.
Goes,
Yeah.
goes slip again.
Why won't you say dead?
Anything else for your turn? So, Sidara?
Nope.
Alright. Sola.
Soul
down
looks like,
and up and down and
Yep.
up and down again.
yeah, like, guys, can we stop smacking it? It's not working.
I get knocked down, then I get up again.
It's just gonna try
was
this.
thinking
Dispel magic.
I'll allow you to take that back since, it is a construct that's, there's, with your detect magic, you didn't sense any magic on there, so there wasn't anything to the spell.
You know what? I'm gonna. Okay, if we're taking it, I'm gonna take this little doll out and I'm gonna like examine it. Is there like anything, any mechanisms on it? Shall we say?
As you kind of look over the doll, the thing you notice about Pincushion, aside from its button eyes, it seems like it's, stuffed. It's made out of, lots of fabric. The arms are felt. It's got, like, real-looking hair.
Real looking hair, huh?
Mm.
No wonder. Can I tear off the hair?
It's kind of stuck.
Yeah. Alright, new plan, guys. Stop smacking it. Think of something else.
Alright. Anything else for your turn then, Sola?
I assume those were my actions, yes?
Yeah, pick up the doll, examine it. Yeah, that would have been an action.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, dump.
I have a plan, but I'd like you to drop the doll so I don't hurt you. He's going to fly over, look directly down at the doll, and fire is going to start building in his mouth.
Drops the doll.
I would say at this point, Predicats has a modus operandi of what he is going to do. He is at best being like, again, he's had a great hammer slammed in front of his face hitting this doll. He's like, just fucking do it. He's not letting it go.
Alright. Well, with that said and done, whoosh! 14 fire damage to the doll. I don't think he can make a save while it's limp.
You would be correct. And as you unleash your torrent of a fire breath upon the doll, it rapidly burns up and is reduced to a pile of ash. And
I'm
with
feeling
that,
that would work.
and with that, we're going to pause this combat. And this actually seems like a good place to end tonight's session.
Hey.
I don't know what was keeping that doll up, but I knew I could put it down.
The
I mean-
funniest thing is that a doll gave us more issue than apparently the witch gave you guys.
Not wrong.
I mean, that's, again, all on Sola for the clutch casting. I'll just say this. What, at that point, Predicat's plan is he's now lucid. He was just going to walk through the balcony, whip his head, and yeet the thing off the fucking balcony. Make it someone else's problem.
Oh, Sindara was about to rip it in half. I was exactly about to rip that bitch in half.
That said, some of us need to get going, so, Caitlin, why don't you start us around the horn?
Hello, KLC37. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, places KLC37. I do art. So you can find all the information and stuff you need there. Deluna.
Hello, my name is Dylan13. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitter, TikTok while it's still up, and anywhere else you care to find me at Dylan13. Tomorrow you'll find me though on Drago's channel, as well as Hoshi and Chaco for our Barovian Odyssey campaign. Shit got crazy last week, as it is one to do in D&D. So, come in and find out what I'm talking about tomorrow. Next Tuesday, schedule permitting, where you'll find me earlier for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. We're back. We're starting a new. Actually, it's the perfect time to join in if you're new to the streams, because it's a new art, so it'll be a perfect jumping on point. I won't say what we're doing because you gotta watch the VOD for that. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, come in. That's it for me. So next go.
That would be me, right? Hello. You can find me, Draco Magnius, basically everywhere. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and just Friday. That's it. I keep forgetting I've stopped Saturday. Mondays, Persona 5. Tuesdays when we're not here, we do party games. Wednesday, as previously mentioned, you can find myself and Chaco and Hoshi and Deluna and a whole bunch of other people as they go through Barovian Odyssey, a Curse of Straw D&D campaign. They are surrounded by legally distinct Heartless. I call them Null.
Like I said, things went crazy.
I am scared.
They got up from their rest and are surrounded by shadow monsters. You know, as you do in D&D.
At least in the domains of dread.
Mm-hmm. They do be there. It is Ravenloft. Thursdays, you can catch me, Chaco, and Hoshi playing Baldur's Gate 3. Fridays, I play Breath of the Wild with yelling at me. And that would be me, moving us along to Hoshi.
Hello, you can find me on all the social media as Roy Hoshi. When not here, you can find me on Draco's channel on Tuesday playing party games, or on my channel if I feel like trying to stream. Wednesdays you can find me on Draco's channel when we play Curse of Strahd. Yes, we are surrounded by wolves. I got attacked twice, and I'm not happy about that. And one person that they're targeting is one person that my character is supposed to protect, so I'm going to go ape shit on the person that stunned him, basically. Thursday you can find me, Draco, and Chaco playing Baldur's Gate 3 on our respective channels. And that's it for me. Mela, go.
Yes, hello. But you can't find me running this lovely game for this good group of the Witchlight Brigade. You can also find me over on Blue Sky and Twitch occasionally at Middle Ninja. And opposite this campaign, you can also catch me at twitch.tv/Jake, where we play through a Dosian Anthologies, Legacy of the Dealbreakers. The party has managed to make their way into a ley line en route to a grove to collect a reward for saving a naiad. What will the reward entail? Tune in next Tuesday and find out. Chaco!
Hello, I'm Chocolate Zombie 101. You can find me on the social media as some form of Chocolate Zombie 101. Let me mute that stream. I stream on Twitch Thursdays when me, Draco, and Hoshi do Baldur's Gate. Sometimes other days. Maybe I'll do a double stream Thursday because I want to do something since it's the beginning of the new year. Who knows? Tune into my Twitch to find out what I decide to do. Aside from streams, you can find my YouTube where I put stream VODs. You can also find me on Wednesdays on Draco's channel doing Barovian Odyssey, where I play both the Tabaxi Artificer. We're currently surrounded by shadow creatures, so that's going to be fun to deal with. And then in 2 weeks, so every other Tuesday, you can find me here doing this campaign, and then every week on Tuesdays earlier in the day, you can find me over on twitch.tv/twitchperson for Power Your Cyberstrike. As Doluna said, we are in a brand new arc. So if you are interested in coming into the campaign, you can do so hopefully next Tuesday, and Twitch also posts the VODs of the campaign on his YouTube channel.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Yeah. And you've already found me here on twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube at Burnout Vaughn. You can find me on Patreon at Burnout's Bar. And since it's the only thing I have left going on this week, aside from just being stuck in my house because of snow, we're going to raid Zan for being part of Those Who Wander. Oop, I pressed the wrong button. Here we go.
He's
Also,
group streaming with Artsy Hartsy and Bosco.
Nice.
Ooh.
Quote of the session actually goes to Sola for just laugh.
Laugh.
That should actually be our raid message. Just laugh.
Laugh.
All right. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you again in 2 weeks' time, all permitting. We love you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.